Hello everyone, welcome to Survival Game Guide. In our Sengoku Dynasty series, we're going to be making a blacksmith today, or a smithy. And the process of doing so is not exactly straightforward, mostly in that, it's not like something that, oh, you leveled up, now you have this smithy that you can build. It's, you have to complete a quest, and then that unlocks the blueprint. So that's the quest that we're doing right now. You do have to get to the open the gates part of the overall game progression, where you'll have these things, these different tasks of going to these villages to learn certain things. And one of them is to go to this village called Iwasaki, I believe it is, and learn iron working. We have arrived at the village. The village is right here. Iwasaki. There it is. And in relation to the burnt down village, if that happens to be, where your current village is, it's right there, and that's where we are. So it's a bit of a run. It's a bit of a journey. But this is where you got to come to. So once you arrive here, you just got to talk to some random person. We'll just talk to this guy. Hello, Hikatoro, and we could say, what's the name of this village? And he's like, oh, this is Iwasaki. And he says, if you want to talk about business, go see the leader. So we're going to go do that next. We'll get the quest up for this one, which I believe is this guy right here. There we are. All right, so let us talk to Saburobe. I hope that's how you say his name. And he is up on the mansion, which is on this hill over here. So we're going to go talk to him. And I will say, just as a little aside here too, if you are looking at getting into farming because there was a recent agriculture update, you do need to complete this quest first because you need the smithy in order to make the hoe, I believe. So, not a bad idea to get this going. I would say this quest. Where's the door? That's the next big question. That looks like a gate to me. Here we are, very official, very official. I probably should have went up the actual path, but you know what? We're in a hurry here. All right, and there's the leader. He's walking down. Oh, that was the daughter apparently. We'll say hello there. And he's like, don't be modest or whatever. And he's like, yep, I'm really important. And he gives us food, which is actually very nice of him. I think it's very kind of him. But now that we have talked to him and he's like, oh, I'm not going to give my trade secrets away because that'd be silly, which is, I mean, he's not wrong. We can talk to one of his slaves, which is awkward, but it is what it is. And we're going to go talk to him and maybe he will give us the trade secrets instead. And I am once more stuck in this bamboo. So we'll run back down here. We gotta find this guy named Endong, which is an interesting name. Oh my. There we go. Alright, where are you, new friend? Oh, he's walking over there. Okay. Wait for me. Oh, he's gonna. Okay, you know what? I'll let you sit down, and now we'll talk to you. All right. He says he's from Joseon. And he worked as a master, but then his sweetheart left the village, and he went to see her, and the pirates took her and him, and he got sold. That's so sad. So we could say, hey, I want to learn something about mining. And he says, well, okay, but you should go get the iron. And I feel a little weird about this quest because, or this particular part of the quest, because it's we're taking the guy's iron. But I guess if he has so much, I guess it doesn't really matter. But you'll find the mine kind of you got to go to these cliffs over here. That is where the mine is located. You do need a pickaxe to mine. Or whether it be iron ore, stone ore, whatever. So to do that, right click, get up your little crafting thing, and the pickaxe, at least for the stone one anyway, is right here for 3 stone and 3 sticks. We already have one, I believe. It's one of these guys. It's one of them, maybe. Oh, you know, I think it's 7. There it is. So this is the mine here, and there are like bigger ore thingies out there. Like, this is small, so we can use it with a stone pickaxe, but like the bigger deposit that it is, the more advanced the tool needs to be, which is again also why I'm making a smithy. Not a bad idea. You can make more advanced tools, and we'll just kind of collect a little bit more of this until our axe breaks, just because, you know what, we're probably going to need some of this for our own little stuff, right? So it makes sense to get it while we're here. The mines are very dark as well. You can kind of see already here. We're like right at that, like the opening, the entrance too. But like the deeper you go in, it gets super dark in there. So if you don't have like a torch, make one before you go too deep into a mine. And you can also like make little lanterns and put them around too. So it's really helpful because it gets crazy dark in there, I have to say. And then you can't find your way out, and it's terrible. So we have our iron ore. We're going to go talk to this guy again. And he's like, I have an idea of how to buy my freedom, but I need you to do something. You need to make me stuff. And he's like, make me the axes. And he's like, I could just do that. And he's like, no. So you can see right here, we have new recipes: the iron axe, the charcoal kiln, and the smithy. So at that point, you can continue on with this quest. Or you can, I mean, you're going to have to build a smithy anyway to complete this quest. But you have the blueprint unlocked. So what we're going to do is we're going to run back to our village, and we're going to actually build the smithy. So hold on, it's a long run here. We have finally returned to the village. It was a very long walk. And we are ready to make the smithy. So to find the smithy, we have our hammer equipped. We're going to go to, I believe it's in buildings, production buildings. Here's our smithy right here. A production building used to craft tools, weapons, steel, and charcoal. Allows furniture like the blacksmith anvil, the furnace, the charcoal kiln, and various dynasty storage. You can host blacksmith shops. So we have this. We're going to put it, it's a bit of a big building. We're going to try and fit it somewhere in here. Let me see if there's something in the way. The log might be in the way, to be honest. Here, we'll just pick these up because we're going to need them. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, let's pull it back a little bit. Another object is black. Is it the grass? Grass, please. Stone, maybe? No? You know what it is? It could be very, it could be like kind of deep back, so that might be part of the problem. Let's try. Oops, wrong one. Oops, wrong one. All the wrong buttons. Alright, let's try this again. We'll find a spot for you yet, blacksmith. Smithies. Okay, so he wants to go here. You know what? I don't hate that. Let's do it. So, like any kind of other build in here, there's several steps to the building. For those who are who want to get all their, they want to get all their resources beforehand. The total amount of resources you're going to need here are 17 logs of any type, 36 planks of any type, 12 clay, 47 sticks, 24 planks of conifer type, and then 18 stone. So let's get into this. We'll pick up some of these. Oh, that's all I can carry. Cool. So for the foundation stage, we need 14 of any logs. So we'll go ahead and hammer these in like so. All right, let's grab some more. We need 4 more, so we'll just grab the 4 here. Et voila. Now we have the floor, which we need 14 planks for. Oh, there goes my hammer. And these are the any planks, any types. Any types will do. And then we have our walls. So we have like these interesting like half walls here, these doors, and these primarily require sticks and planks of any type. But that is not going to be the case for once we get to the actual walls here. These are fine, and these are fine. This is where we're going to start putting in the planks that require the conifer types, so kind of keep that in mind. And again, you get the conifer planks from conifer logs, and those are basically like your little kind of like pine tree looking trees that you need. If you're building where the burnt down village was, it's like all those trees out there. Just cut them down, and you'll have what you need. We're just going to go through all this. And I will say that after this, I think it's the roof, but you're not quite done after the roof. There's actually one more part that you got to build, which is like the actual kind of like anvil area where you'll be crafting, and that is when you're going to need clay and stone and all that. So keep that in mind. And if you don't know where clay is, I'll quick do a little run around to where you can very easily get some clay. Okay, so we're here at the roof, and this is where we're going to need the 6 stones, 9 sticks, 3 logs, and 12 planks. Let's pick up the last of our logs here, and we can just finish this guy off with the hammer. Which I'm hoping, yeah, hammer should hopefully last the rest of the build. And the 12 planks. But will his stamina last? That's the real question. Amazing. All right, so we have all that done, and that brings us to the furniture part here. Mandatory furniture stage. So this is where we need 12 clay and 12 stone. So we'll go ahead, put this in. The blacksmith anvil is what we're making here. There we are. So the quest updated, obviously, and this is the point where, you know, if you just wanted the smithy, you have your smithy. You can craft stuff in here. You can kind of see here's like the different tools. For the axes, for example, he wants us to make that. So this is like what you would need to make the iron axe, but it also has the recipes for the other types of axes, the steel and the masterwork. Ooh. And you can do that for like any of these other items. Like here's the pickaxe, for example, and a yari if you want, you know, a nice blade weapon. And you also have here the iron hoe, which you can now make as well for those farmers out there. And ooh, look at this, you can make a simple katana, huzzah, and a cooking pot. Great. So basically, if you want any of these things, you just come on over here. Here's a shovel too, and this is where you're gonna find it, in the smithy. So so at this point, obviously, like I said, you can go ahead and keep following the quest, or, you know, if you just wanted it for the smithy, you can go about your day and do what you want to do, and then finish the quest later. So for those who don't know where to get clay, if you're stuck on clay, we're gonna go to that hunter's kind of like outpost. With the quest that we had where the hunter was like, go get this boy, have him go hunt food. And you had the choice there of whether you're going to give the food to the little hunter, the young hunter, or if you're going to go give it to the older, grumpy hunter. That's where we're going, is that outpost. So you basically just follow the path out. You're going to go past the priestess there. You're going to go past the road that takes you up to the shrine. Here's our beautiful bridge that we fixed, by the way. It looks great. Looking lovely on that. The special project bridge that we needed to complete for a quest. We're just going to follow this dirt path all the way there, and I think there's actually some clay along that cliff somewhere, but it can be kind of hard to find. The easiest one to find, in my opinion, is just here at the hunter's outpost, because it's like right there. And to make this, you actually do need a simple pickaxe. So we'll collect some of these stones on the way so we can make that, and I don't know if I do. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if I have enough sticks, but I did, so yay. So we'll keep on running in. There's our pickaxe. He's ready for business. There's the hunter's outpost right there. And we're just going to cross the river. It's very pretty, all these lovely little flowers. And you will see right here, all this is clay. These like kind of like brown clumps of clayness. And to get it, exactly like it says here, mine to get clay. So you just take your pickaxe and you just hit at it, and you're getting so much clay. And clay is required for quite a few, like a handful of tools and stuff. So not a bad idea to stock up when you can. But here's our clay. We're going to mine this up until we go back, and I plan on finishing the quest myself. But you guys do what you want to do. You have your smithy, have fun with it, make all the better tools, because you'll be grateful of not having to like remake your tools like every 5 seconds. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.